Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. I want to talk about tomorrow's early slate. It's going to be an early slate edition. It's going to be a quick video, y'all. I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm a little tired. I had a bit of a disappointing night tonight, man. I went kind of heavy. Things didn't pan out how I wanted to. I'm winning some of my money back, man, but I'm disappointed. I should have stuck with my gut. I should have kept Cueto in. He's having a decent game. I had way too much Gonzalez, man, and he killed me. All my high price tournaments, that's who I end up having as my starting pitcher. And, it was just a bad night. But anyways, man, I was right on a lot of my bets. I'm able to cash in some of mine. So, we're going to keep it rolling, man. But tomorrow, dude, pitching-wise, I think it's very, very simple. I think you pay up for Sale. I don't see no other option as far as K-rate. Tampa Bay Rays strike out the most in the MLB. So, best pitcher in the league right now. I think it's a no-brainer. I'm going to plug him in, and I'm going to just try to fit a Toronto stack. I think they have some cheap outfielders we can squeeze in. I like Pierce a lot tomorrow. I like Smoke. I like Carrera. I like Pilar. I'm going to definitely have a Toronto stack versus Dylan Overton. Young Buck, you know what I'm saying? I think he's definitely in a spot to be taken advantage of by these Blue Jays, man, who are getting hot. So that's going to be my number one option as far as constructing a lineup. That's what I want to do. Now, if you don't want to pay up for Sale and you want to pay down a little bit, I also think Marcus Stroman is in play as a pitching option. We gotta make sure we stay up on the weather, of course. I don't want any of Severino. I think we can take advantage of Mike Fiers. We haven't been seeing the Yankees put up a lot of runs versus Houston, but I think tomorrow they definitely will put up some runs against him. I think he's a garbage can, man, in my opinion. Carlos Martinez, man, I like him a lot. The Cubs been striking out a lot. They haven't been putting up a lot of runs. They're cold right now, man. They finally got a win. But they only put up 3 runs. It was a grinded out type game. I don't feel comfortable attacking the Cubbies though, man. So I'm gonna probably let that one slide. Matt Moore, I think he's actually in a decent spot. Home road splits. He's always way better at home. He's going up against the Reds. I think Cueto's having a pretty decent game against these guys right now. Maybe we can look for more of the same. It's a good pitcher's park. So I think he's in play. And then the last pitching option that I would, that I may be looking at, I like Barrios a little bit. But I don't want him in his first start. I know they're calling him up from the minor leagues. He's been dominating. But I think Mike Clevenger, man, I think we can go back at him again. I recommended this guy in his last start, and he did pretty well. I think we can look to him again. But on the Minnesota side, you got to watch out for Sano, of course. But he's going up against a right-hander. He's not as dominant against right-handers. You got to keep an eye out for Dozier, of course, and Kepler. Some of these other bats, they're iffy, man. If they're in a really good spot versus a bad pitcher, I like taking some of these Twins. But I think Mike Clevenger could be serviceable tomorrow. Other stacking options, people we want to attack. We definitely want to attack Blake Snell with some Boston bats. We definitely want to get some Giants in our lineup. They're going up against a nobody. I think that is my second option. If I can afford some of these bats with Sale, that's what I'm going to do. The guy they're going against, he has he don't really have a history, man. I can't tell you too much about him besides a few games. And in those few games, he was bad. So I'm going to definitely be looking to some of these Giants bats. They have an implied run total of 4.6. Man, and then the last stacking option for me is going to be the Yankees. like I was talking about, man. I think they're in a really decent spot tomorrow. You already know I love my Astro bets. Severino, we don't know, man. We really don't know. The jury's still out. One game he'll look really dominant. The next game looks suspect. I think we can take some of these Houston bets, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Houston have one of those games tomorrow, man. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it, dude. This is a real quick video, quick hitter, early slate, top pitching, Sale, Stroman, and I'm gonna say Clevenger. And then I got to throw in Matt Moore as well. I think he's in a decent spot. And then top stacks, man, we're definitely looking at Blue Jays, Giants, Boston, and Yankees, man. That's going to do it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I appreciate all the love I'm getting. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you for thumbing up the videos. Let me know if y'all, got any questions. Y'all want to hit me up, talk to me about whatever. Hit me up on Twitter at DFSMasterMind. I'm about to go to sleep, man. Y'all bless up. Have a good night. Man, and have a good tomorrow, man. Let's get it.